Okay guys, today we're out here. I'm going to show you a little bit about the hay grinder, how it works, and kind of why people do grind hay, I guess. Right now I'm loading it, putting bales in the tub. Once I get up here, so guys, the reason we grind hay is to try to get rations put together to put through, just like I talked in our other videos. Mix up different kind of hay and then put rations together to be able to put through the feed wagon to this bale here to feed the cows. So you can't put a whole bale unless you got a vertical mixer wagon. You can't put a whole bale in a grind or in a feed wagon. This wouldn't work unless you have a vertical mixer wagon. Then you are able to do that. So that's where the tub grinder comes in at. There it is, off in the distance. So we put these bales in, the grinder grinds them up, and then it makes a pile like this. You can see there, window's a little dirty. It helps, you know, save hay when you grind the hay like we're doing. You don't have long stemmed hay. The calves and cows don't lay on it, you know, waste so much. They eat up quite a bit of it like they should. So there before we grind it, so we don't have the extra hay laying out in the corrals. Trying to clean that up when we haul out the manure. A lot of it is consumed, and they do not waste the hay like they would if we rolled a bale. And the other thing nice about the hay grinder is it gets rid of the twine. So then when we haul manure in the spring of the year, we don't have the twine issues on the beaters of the manure truck. So a guy gets rid of the twine, you know, you don't have that laying around in your fields and whatever may have you, trying to get that all picked up out in the field when you haul the manure, when you go out to seed or to dig or whatever. You do not have that twine out in the field that you have to mess around with. It's all ground up, you do not see it. So that comes in really, really handy also. So yeah, that's why we grind the hay and what we do with why we do it, I guess. It's not hard. It's not hard to grind it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Right now I'm sitting in the payloader, so that comes in pretty handy. So the grinder's pretty much taking care of itself. I set it how I felt it would be able to continue to grind and not have no issues. I set the speed of the tub and the sensitivity of the motor, so hopefully she just keeps on turning and turning and grinding the bales, and we don't have an issue where I gotta jump on the payloader and run up to the grinder. But so far so good. Got the remote control right there, so we got a remote that we can sit in the payloader and run the old tub grinder. That comes in really handy when you're a one-man machine. You don't have no help. Like as of today, I'm here by myself, and I can run the loader and I can also run the tub grinder all sitting in the loader, and that comes in pretty handy. So I'll show you the remote here in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to be able to mix different types of hay. You know, we got straw and we got alfalfa and we got oats and we got grass bales, you know, corn stover. So a guy can throw them all in the tub grinder, whichever way you want to do. You want to go 2 CRP to 1 straw to 1 alfalfa, or sometimes a guy has a ration where he has an alfalfa batch, a CRP batch, sorghum batch, and then he just makes different piles and you can load it that way too. But it's nice to be able to take some older, uglier hay and mix it in with some better quality hay, and the cows still have a decent ration to make decent feed quality, and also be able to get rid of some poor, junkier hay. That's where the hay grinder comes in handy too. So it's a convenience of being able to take some like corn stover that don't have very good quality, and there's nothing really, it's just a filler, and be able to mix it in with some nice quality alfalfa, and the cows at the end of the day can consume that and still look good, be healthy, and when it comes time for calving, have a good calving rate, you know, don't have sick calves and stuff, and the guy can manage that way too. So, and the cows will eat it. They, you know, you'll go throw a corn stover out in the corral, and chances are the cows are gonna look at you, say, what in the heck is that? Push it around with their heads and lay on top of it. I mean, it's just what they're gonna do. They might chew on some of it, but they're not gonna go hog wild for it. So you can take it, put it in the old tub grinder, grind it up, mix it, like I said, with distillers, corn distillers, or different types of hay, whatever you have in, you know, available in your yard for hay types. And the cows are gonna eat it. I mean, they're just gonna eat it. It's ground up and they don't pick through it as well. And at the end of the day, like I said, you can make some uglier hay like corn stover or straw and be able to make quality feed out of it by putting it through the tub grinder. So yeah, it comes in pretty handy. I mean, we grind 95% of our hay is ground. I mean, it's just the way it is, and so we're just going to continue to do it that way because we feel we get more out of our hay that way, and we don't waste so much by doing it that way. So yeah, it comes in pretty handy for our operation. Not everybody does it. I mean, some people still roll out bales of hay and their cows do just fine, you know, throw out mineral tubs or whatever, and I mean, they'd have just as good a cows as we do, or even better, you know. But for us, it don't work. I mean, we just feel we waste too much by doing it that way, and so the old tub grinder comes into our operation, and yeah, I mean, it comes out like that. I mean, it's pretty simple. As long as the tub grinders continues to operate at its performance and the guy don't have a lot of trouble and maintenance, I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-efficient. Put some fuel and oil in her and let her turn. I mean, it's, the engine's probably the biggest. I mean, you got engine, you know, but at the end of the day, we still feel that it's beneficial for our operation to make a hay pile instead of rolling out whole bales. Make it into chopped hay instead. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end you with, I'll show you what the remote is, and I'm gonna get back to working here. And it's a beautiful day. The sun's shining and the snow's melting, so I'm gonna try to do as much as I possibly can today with the help of Mother Nature. And never know what tomorrow may bring. So, but yeah, here's the remote. We have forward and reverse, that runs the tub. We got positive and negative, that speeds and slows down the engine. Positive runs the engine faster, minus slows the engine down. We got up and down, that controls the conveyor, and we got side to side, that takes the conveyor side to side. That is so handy to have the remote. I mean, I can do everything here in the loader. All I have to do is when the pile gets so high, I just get out and I have to move the truck ahead, which is no big deal. It gives me time to walk around the truck a little bit and check the engine and make sure everything's okay, you know, not that something's going, like hydraulic hose is blowing and I don't see it in the payloader. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty nice little machine. I mean, it gets used a lot. So there's the grinder right there, and there's the finished product. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm moving the conveyor over right now just by sitting into the truck. So that comes in pretty nice. I mean, I can down and up the conveyor too by sitting into the payloader here. So, but you guys, I'll leave you with that. I hope that was too boring. But I just wanted to show you why and how the hay grinder works and why we use it. I mean, it's an extra expense, no doubt, but at the end of the day, we still think we are saving money by not wasting that bales by rolling them out and the cow chews on half of it or 3/4 of it, and the other fourth, they eat 3/4 of it, the other fourth they're gonna sit and lay on, and this way we feel we are using the hay, all of it, and very little's getting wasted. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this video enjoyable. Please check out our other videos and stay safe.